Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. This is gonna be the lab number 1, and in this lab we are gonna see client-side prototype pollution vulnerability via browser API. Description of this lab is saying this lab is vulnerable to DOM accesses via client-side prototype pollution. The website's developer have noticed a potential gadget and attempted to patch it. However, you can bypass the measures they have taken. Now, to solve the lab, as I mentioned in my previous video, that you need to find out these three core components to exploit the vulnerability. So the first thing, you need to find out the source with which you can add the arbitrary property to global Object.prototype. And second thing, identify a gadget property that allows you to execute arbitrary JavaScript. And the third thing is combine these to call alert. Okay, now you can solve this lab manually in your browser, or you can use DOM Invader to help you. This DOM Invader is basically a feature within the Burp suite which help you to find out all these three components: sync, source, gadget. Okay, so this lab is based on real world vulnerability discovered by PortSwigger research, and for more details you can check out this particular topic. Okay, so now let's go, and we are going to open up our lab. So let's click it, and we have Burp Suite enabled here, so we can see both of the windows simultaneously now. So this is our lab, and first of all I'm going to show you to set up the DOM Invader and how you can set up the browser, how you can set up the open browser feature within the Burp suite. So you can see within the intercept, if you go, there is an option to open the Burp browser, open browser. And if you click on this open browser, you will find one error which is saying your operating system does not support Burp's browser running with its sandbox enabled. So how you can fix it? You can basically go to the proxy settings, and within the proxy settings you will find here Burp's browser. Go to the Burp's browser, and browser running section you will find the first option which is saying allow Burp's browser to run without a sandbox. Click on it and just close the window. Now once you click on open browser, it will open the browser, and that browser is gonna be your Chromium browser. Okay, you can see it here. Fine. Now what else you can do here is fine. Now what I'm gonna do is just take the URL of my lab and paste it here. Okay, hit enter, and this is our lab. Now if I go to the HTTP, let's see if I can capture all the requests. So you can see we can capture the request. Fine. Now what I'm gonna do here is click on this extension button, extension manager button. Now if you click on Burp Suite, you will find here DOM Invader, and the first option in the main setting is DOM Invader is off. So by default it is off. You need to turn it on and you need to reload it. Okay, now here you can see attacker type, you can see the DOM cobbler is off and prototype pollution is off. So make sure this prototype pollution is on. You turn on this feature and you can reload one more time. Fine. So this is the first thing. Now you can see if I click on it, it's saying 0. So let's see what happened. I'm just going to maximize it so you can see it properly. Go to the inspect section, and within the inspect section you will find one new option here which is saying DOM Invader. Click on DOM Invader, and here you will find it finds out two sources, and these are the sources from which you can basically insert the arbitrary pollution. Okay, prototype pollution or arbitrary property. So it's saying within the URL you can write like __proto__, then within the bracket put the property, it could be anything, and its value. Okay, so this is the first thing. So you find out the source, Now how you can find out the sync? So to find out the sync, let's scan for the gadget. So if I click on scan for the gadget, it will open new window, and here you can see DOM Invader client side prototype pollution gadget scanning, and after it finished the scan, you can see complete. So I'm going back and click inspect here, go to the DOM Invader, and you can see one sync is being searched. Okay, and you can easily go to the exploit to exploit that vulnerability. So what it will do, it will basically put the script tag and try to pop up the alert. So you can see alert is popped up and the lab is solved. Okay, now if you see carefully in the URL, you will find query string. It inserted a query string question mark underscore underscore prototype, then value is equal to data, and there are something URL encoded, then it's injecting the alert. So let's see. I'm going to copy it, go back to Burp Suite, go to the decoder, paste that and smart decode. So you can see it's inserting a property with data, which is alert1, and that's why it is popping up the alert. So even if I refresh the page, you can see the alert is popped up. Fine. If I go to the previous tab, you can see where it find out the sources. So this is the place where it find out the sources, and this is what telling you the first source through the URL, and this is the second source. Okay, so this is the same path we have to follow to find out the core components, key components like source, gadget, sync, and then we have to exploit the vulnerability. So this is the way by using DOM Invader. Now let's see, I don't want to use DOM Invader. For more understanding, what I need to do here is I'm going to exploit this vulnerability manually. Okay, so in the next video, I will exploit this vulnerability manually, and you will see what is going on behind the scene. So that's it for this video. I'm going to see you in the next video.